Hey Taurus, today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus, and as always, a general read. So guys, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, your energy, Taurus. Taurus, I wish I did not see this devil. Like, we're gonna get into this. Some of you, bottom of the deck, express your love. Some of you are going to receive communication from this devil energy and probably a desire for forgiveness. So obviously jealous. I think a lot of you have moved on, and this to me feels like a trigger energy that's been coming up for some time. I still feel that they're waiting around. This X is waiting. So let's see what's coming up for you, Taurus, and where's your energy and why are they still here? God. So unrequited love. They feel rejected, right? So we have, this could be the one. I really feel that's your person. Deception. This is their jealousy. I think they're really showing themselves. Here we have passion. They don't like that you're with someone else. I feel, give a relationship a chance. This is what I'm saying. I feel a lot of them want to try finance and career. So financial issues obviously are triggering, probably like for a while we've been picking up this divorce for some of you. So a lot of it has to do with finances, children's stability. It's almost like this energy of they can't have what I had. It's a very jealous energy here. So let's see what we've got. I'm going to keep these on the side here. There's too many cards, but clearly. Actually, let's see, because this deck will tell us more information about this interference here. So let's see where they're... What is the energy of this interference? Of course, I knew it. So they're very jealous. Yes, illusions. They're clouded judgment. They're very unbalanced right now. There's a lot of cloudedness in your change. First card that came out was pride, ego. Yeah, their ego is triggered. We have the intimacy. So your closeness, this is what I'm saying, your closeness with your new person. You guys already met someone else, and right now they're feeling the burn, right? The level of rejection that's coming from this unrequited love. I don't, it's like they didn't expect this upheaval, shock, the unexpected. All of a sudden it's so unexpected, and this shock is really just triggering them, and they're resenting their bitterness, right? Stinging words, bitterness and anger. This person is in a very resentful energy. All right, so let's see what else we have here for you, Taurus. I feel like these readings have served as a warning here for a lot of you. So to me, here we go with the Emperor. A lot of ego happening with this person. I think this person, the more they see the reality of the situation, the more in shock. Again, how unbalanced they are. This elusive, there's an illusion. The more clouded their judgment is becoming, the more they're falling into their bitterness and anger. These cards are the same color, and I feel like this person just is falling into this cloud. It's like a cloud. They can't see clearly. This person's judgment is skewed right now, and all they're going to do is create conflict in whatever they can. So we have solar plexus. Here we have intuition and suffering in silence. This is definitely them. And I feel Spirit is just really showing you a lot of things here. You're moving along with your life. Your solar plexus is healing. Your motivation to life is very different right now. I feel this is very much your light. I always connect this with Empress energy, Taurus, because this embodies very high vibe. Empress is high vibe. So your light, you being in this other connection has created light in you, which again makes a person like this want to gravitate. We've been picking up this narcissistic energy for some of you, and because the devil showed up so many times, even in the shuffle, I still feel this energy, you know, that this you guys, some of you are dealing with a narcissist for sure, especially with all this clouded judgment also, but just a toxic person overall. Give me more on this conflict and defeat. You know, this is obviously competition for them. Give me more on this conflict and defeat. Of course, competition. They're mad at your movement. 5 of Cups. They're very emotionally unstable. Your Empress. That's this. This is your life. Yeah, you're in another commitment. 10 of Cups. And it's that energy that, like I said, they still think they're the Empress, right? Empress, Emperor. It doesn't matter. This is a controlling person who thinks that, you know, I just feel this energy of they don't want you to move on. And it's becoming official to them, this other commitment that you're experiencing. So give me more on the solar plexus. Ten of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and here you go, Taurus, the Hierophant. This is you. You're dropping the past. You're done. 10 of Swords, no more. You're moving into a new commitment. 10 of Pentacles, a new life. And it's really a full-blown commitment, these two energies. Also, this is the ending of the other, right? Because we have a past energy who's elusive and they still want to give the relationship a chance. Right? They're jealous. They feel blindsided by you moving on. It's over. The world. They can't. This is like a person who can't accept that your energy is elsewhere. That for a lot of you, marriage is over. Marriage is over. It's done. A lot of you, long-term relationship, it's over. It's going to shake up the stability for sure. Okay, more of this intuition. Why the High Priestess? Why the High Priestess? Yeah, you're cutting things away and you're moving to your new beginning, Ace of Wands. So you're very intuitive. You're catching this person's ways, and clearly they don't appreciate that you've blocked them. Give me more of this Queen of Swords. Give me more of this Queen of Swords. Yeah, things are changing. And there goes that devil. I knew it. That devil was going to come out at some point. You blocked them. You know, you see right through the BS. Okay, more on this Ace of Wands. Here on this Ace of Wands. Yeah, your new love. Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups. There's competition clearly here. You're in another connection. You're in celebration. You're experiencing, they're seeing it kind of live constantly. You're in a union. You found someone else. A lot of you have found someone else, are happy elsewhere. You're very happy. And if you haven't, Taurus, it's coming. Like, a lot of you are really this passion. Ace of Wands, a very attractive, very passionate connection, right? They see your light is different. That's why you're in this Empress, right? Intimacy, closeness, sexuality, seclusion. You're in this, your intimacy with your new person has given you a different light. And obviously this past energy, it will be a trigger. So give me more of this 9 of Swords. High Priestess and 10 of Wands. So they're suffering in silence, and they're being very secretive about how they feel about it. They're very secretive about how they feel about it. I want to get into this High Priestess because it's came around this High Priestess. This High Priestess. Yeah, I mean, you're all over this read here now. Yeah, wow. High Priestess. They're secretive. 10 of Cups, you Taurus. King of Pentacles, High Priestess again with the Emperor. Now, what I want to say is this person obviously has manipulative tactics because I don't need to do reversal. So High Priestess confirmed. They're very tactful here. And I think their unwillingness to let go of you is really an issue here. Yeah, manipulative, Magician and the Moon, 5 of Swords. Give me more on this Emperor energy. The Sun. Oof. You know, they know you're being very, very firm with you walking away. This person, obviously, I'm feeling this energy of just not wanting to let go. And I'm also feeling an energy of this optimism that your commitment will end. Getting more of the Sun. It's like I don't know, I don't pick up good vibes. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, there goes the Empress, and there goes the Hangman. So this person is waiting. Hangman, they're holding on. They are hopeful that you will end it with this other person. You'll come back. Their marriage will work out because we do have now Emperor and Empress. So they think that there's potential here. You know, they think that there's still potential here, that you guys can kind of work this out with to give the relationship a chance. I gotta get more. Yeah, like they're giving it time. Knight of Pentacles. Look at that, Temperance. There's a lot of waiting here. Let's see this 4 of Pentacles here. Why the 4 of Pentacles? More waiting. 9 of Wands. Game runs 4 of Pentacles. Very defensive. Yep. 4 of Wands. They're waiting. I feel like this person thinks that there's resolution here. Give me more of this Hanged Man. It's a perspective. Give me more of this Hanged Man. Their judgment. Yeah, they're waiting. Taurus, this person's waiting. Wow. 3 of Wands. They're waiting. Let me see on this Empress energy. Around this Empress. Taurus, this screams so much about this person's definitely jealous about your other person. King of Pentacles, which is you. You know, they think that this marriage is not over. I feel they still feel they have a strong hold on you emotionally. And again, more waiting with the 2 of Wands. I want to clarify this Queen of Cups. The Devil, yeah, I knew it. This person is jealous. This is a strong emotional hold. It's a very possessive energy. Very possessive. They're not trying to let you move on. And I think this person is creating this skewed, it's very unbalanced. It's a skewed judgment that you guys will be able to work things out. Please be careful because you do have High Priestess energy. So let's pull some of these energies here for warnings. Hear more on this warnings on this energy, Spirit. The interference energy. What are the warnings? This person has definitely hidden intentions. Ah, I knew it. Guys, I didn't even say it. Hidden feelings. Something is bothering them, but they're choosing to stay quiet about it. That's exactly what it is. This high priestess, that's some, I feel like hidden, but also hidden intentions, you guys. This person has hidden feelings, and their hidden feelings are also that you and your new person are going to be done at some point. Yep. Energy vampire. They will suck the life out of you when they're around. So again, they want to steal your light. So you being in this new connection has you in light. This is what's triggering all of a sudden this need for you, right? They need your energy. Devil in disguise. We've got devil 2 times here. And like I said before in the meditation, I saw the devil. They will give you the world to blind you from the truth. Settling. They rather settle than to break up because it's not exactly bad, but not great either. This is why they want to come back. This is just a person who wants you just because they say they can have you, and that's it. It's a very controlling, you know, they can't, it's a very competitive energy of they can't have what I have. They can't have. So your new person can't have what they have. And then arrogant narcissist, I knew it. Constantly seeking attention and acts if they are superior. This is their bad traits. I mean, could these warnings be any more straightforward? Let's see the blockages for you, Spirit. What are the blockages for Taurus? Let me get another message. It's too many. Keeping the one. What are the blockages? Toxic. These are blockages, toxic triggers. Let's see what's going on here. Yep. Narcissist. Cut cords to past and present narcs in your life. You got to cut this person. They are so bad. Nurture healthy relationships. Yeah, this is a blockage. They don't want you to have a healthy relationship. And evolution. You are no longer that person. Exactly. Taurus, you embodying this Empress energy is unrecognizable to this narcissist, right? So now that you're in this light with embodying a lot of Empress energy, but because you have an Empress, you have someone more of your match basically here, who is more healthy and who allows you to evolve as a person. So these are blockages. It's a block to this person. Of course it will be. And, you know, this narcissist is also a block. So you really have to cut this person, right? Narcissists cut cords to past and present narcs in your life. And so this is still the stage of needing to cut this person. I know some of you have children, and I know this is a marriage that was, a lot of you is this marriage kind of prolonging. That's why finance and career is here. But I do see that you're rising. You're you're evolving, evolution. That's why they can't get to you. Evolution. You're no longer that person. You're not the person you used to be. And this narc is just triggered. And they just want you to be that person. I don't normally do this for this reading, but let me see the untold messages here. Yeah, there you go. Rejection. I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. So to me, this is the rejection. And yeah, the absence. As more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life. Guilt. Yep, guilt is hitting this person. Hurting you was never my intentions, but now it's hurting me. They're just... this person, the absence, the avoiding them, the rejection is causing guilt. And what happens is these people get very clouded in their judgment. Why? Because they don't want to see themselves. And narcissists don't face reality. You know, this is not something they do. They'll never admit to this stuff. So you're doing the right thing, Taurus. Keep the boundaries. This person doesn't know how to deal. They're uneasy. It says it here. I'm uneasy about myself. They don't know how to deal with you moving on. So let's see the guidance for Taurus. What's the guidance for Taurus right now? Take it slow. This is a time of slow movement. Take things one step at a time and watch your progress. By slowing things down, you will get the clarity you need. So this person, I really feel they might test your patience here, as someone like this would. I think the more they feel rejected, the more they're going to prolong, and those going through the process of separation, divorce, or dealing with kids, it's a slow process, unfortunately. All right, let me get another guidance. Release. Your body is a garden, but you've let others plant flowers in your lungs. Exactly. That's exactly what narcissists do. They'll plant flowers in your lungs. They grow while you gasp for air. Cut them off so you can breathe again. Again, more cutting. So I feel like this is next level boundaries here, Taurus. Well, I'm going to pull what the codependent energies are. This is also part of warnings here for you guys dealing with a very codependent person. Hold on, Spirit. Let's do this again. Okay. So we have insecurities. Yep. Their rejection. They're very insecure. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. So this person's dealing with insecurities, and they obviously feel small right now because you're in this light. Your light will reduce them because they can no longer, that energy vampire, they can't suck out of you. Emotionally overreacting. Yes, they will be, Taurus. You are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. So this person is, some of you are experiencing them emotionally overreacting. That's the illusion. They're being overreactive about situations probably, and maybe to bring problems. So you guys might experience conflict in that sense where they make something so small, so big. But again, it's because they want to get a reaction out of you, right? It's again to suck the energy from you guys. This is very serious here, Taurus, where this spirit is definitely confirming this patience necessary during this time to cut away. But in order to continue to create these harder boundaries, because some of you may not be able to go no contact, this is a process, and it's only gonna go as fast as slow as you understand and how educated you are on handling these kind of toxic people, because they will drain you. This person will drain you, and that's really their intention. It's really just to be arrogant. They just they're seeking attentions, right? Arrogant narcissists, constantly seeking attention and acts as if they are superior. It's just what they do, right? To boost their self-esteem, because you know they have low self-esteem here. You've obviously triggered them in a lot of ways here with the void and the rejection, and now they have guilt, but they're not going to show you that. They're quiet. So Taurus, deep. Please like, share, subscribe.